The Weaver of Stars. Somewhere in a quiet little village, where the passing of time runs slow, where the rivers hum melodic tunes and the breeze also has a musical flow, lives an artistic weaver with silvered veiny hands, who has spent her life spinning threads that originate from far-off lands. In her little cottage she has a loom that is made from stars and moonbeam light, and she works her threads spinning diligently from droplets of the deepest, darkest night. She meticulously weaves the brightest twinkling stars lovingly one by one, and always finishes by stitching the dusk to the new day's rising sun. The happy village children regularly gather and peep through her open cottage door, and watch the shimmering beams of moonlight stored in pots upon her flagstone floor. And every day they will ask, "How are you so creative? Do you always see with just your mind's eye? Or have you ventured beyond the hills and down into the deepest ocean, or up into the deep blue sky?" And she would always smile a smile of 1,000 contented years, where the memories would reflect in her deep brown eyes, which would well with joy and tears. She would tell of lands where wishes were granted, where magical moments were many, not few, that travelled on the delicate wings of paper-lace birds, gliding through skies both cloudy and blue. She told of the trees, with their communicating roots that whispered underground, of the travellers who had wandered too far off course, but had fortunately eventually been found. Then she told of all the rivers, large and small, and those in between, that always remembered your face, whenever it saw your reflection, which it would then save in a magical place. One day, one of the children, a small little girl, who was delicate and usually very shy, asked the weaver a very strange question, which started with an inquisitive, "Why? Why do you weave the twinkling stars each and every night? And why do you stitch the dark to every morning's new day's light?" The weaver paused her busy hands and then very gently said, "Well, my child, the reason is to catch the dreams you leave in your bed. For your every dream of hope and every wish and silent plea, I collect in my magic basket, and I weave it into my tapestry, so that every morning when you awake and you see the light of a brand new day, although you cannot see them, the stars will still be there twinkling in their sparkling way. They are magical, you see, and they can carry your dreams across the infinite sky and bring them back to support you, to provide happiness before you cry." Many years passed by, and the little girl grew up, and the whole wide world moved on. The weaver's house that had always been there suddenly was gone. But on some magical nights, when stars twinkle their twink and seem just an arm's reach away, a hush will fall over the vastness of all that is until the break of day. And in that hush, if you stand very still and listen as the air caresses your cheek as it passes you by, you'll hear the weaver working her loom as its rhythmic vibration echoes throughout the sky. For your dreams are always spun from her magical loom of moonbeam light, with her busy hands and magical thread throughout the whole of your sleeping night. Nighty-night.